You're rising in life in the Philippines, love change, nation, and God to unleash you. One nation under rule, one love. Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from Talambon, Cebu, Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well, wherever you're from. Hey, today I want to talk to you about pregnant black woman shot 5 times. Did you hear me? 5 times by cops from the Philippines. Pregnant black woman. Did you hear me, man? Shot. She wasn't slapped. She wasn't kicked. She was shot. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. 5 times, baby. By the cop, by the pow, man. Yeah, they shot him, man. You know? So that's what we're going to talk about today. And today is normally our Veterans Day, but Markel's not going to be here today. He's coming out of town. Just got back in town. So we'll hopefully get with him next week. Anytime we get Markel, it's a blessing. It's a bonus for us. But today, it's Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day to everybody. Every day Friday is a Veterans Day. So happy Veterans Day to all the veterans that watch the show. Today, ladies and gentlemen.
Memorial Day.
Memorial Day is gone.
Gone.
Lisa did. She did happy Memorial Day is gone. Anyway, for those of you that are interested in human rights, civil rights, you may be interested in this story. But there's going to be a twist to it. And I want you to pay close attention because I want to tell you this before we get into this. Always check out every angle, every side of a story. Just don't believe the first thing you see. Hear it, understand what they're saying, but before you form a position, before you form a whether you pro or against it, check it out from all angles and do your research. Because the media has a tendency, ladies and gentlemen, to hype stuff up, and sometimes you just don't know what to believe. So you got to do your own research, So always do that. All right, let's get started. I'm coming at a new time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to come a little bit earlier. I want to start my day a little bit earlier. That means I got to do my broadcast a little bit earlier, okay? And that helps me overall to get more stuff done and to be more organized. And so I even have to go to bed early. Believe it or not, I go to bed earlier now because I got to get up early, right? So I believe in trying to make changes and always trying to do things for the better. I believe trying to go higher and higher as much as you can and as best as you can to do the best you can. And that's what I want to do. I always want to get better at what I do. I may not make it, I may make it, but I keep striving. You always got to have a goal in life. Whatever you pursue, whatever your objectives are in your life, always try to do the best that you can do, okay? And I know I could do better. So I had to put myself up on another level to make me move up to another level, to make me do better, to motivate myself to do better, okay? So today, we're going to start real quick. We're going to drop it just like it's hot, and we're going to ride the train. We're going to be out, okay? So always check the community tab on YouTube, because usually I'm going to start trying to put exact time I'm going to be here. Giving a roundabout time that we will show for the video for the broadcast, and I'll try to have that in advance, okay? So always check that. Could be sometime 8:30 Philippine time, could be sometime 9:30. It depends, but I'm trying to make it earlier, which you be around this time right now, okay? So y'all don't get mad at me when we have to drop back to 9:30, because I'm giving you some advance warning, okay? So let's go ahead. No hocus pocus, just thumbnail for the day. Let's go. We're gonna drop right off into this, man. We're gonna jump off into it like we just got here on the planet Earth. We're gonna drop right off into it. Let's go. Thumbnail. Did I put the thumbnail in? Come on, man. Okay, I got it. There we go. Thumbnail. Shot 5 times, baby. Is that letter right there? Yeah. Beautiful young African American, But if you look at the background, You see what? The pawpaw. And I covered her up. If you look at the lady, see what the lady smiling at you at? That's her. Her name is Leona. If you look, if her face wasn't there, you would see right where that cop's kneeling down. Her body's on the ground in a pool of blood. Okay, it was too graphic for me to show. I didn't want that. I just covered it up. But 5 times, man. They shot a pregnant woman 5 times. Okay, that's what we're gonna talk about today. Why would any right-minded policeman shoot a woman that's pregnant 5 times? I don't understand it, man. She's unarmed. She's a woman. You got a gun. You shoot her. Not once, not twice, 5 times. For what, man? Huh? Why would you have to use lethal force, deadly weapon on a defensive 26-year-old African-American female? I don't understand it. The question is this. If this woman was Caucasian, would they have shot her 5 times? Let that run in your mind for a minute. I always look at that side of it, because race, I know people try to say that nowadays race don't matter. Color matters, man. Your color matters in this world we live in called the United States of a doggone. It matters. And every time something happens, always have to ask yourself the question, what would happen if that person was a different skin tone? Could it be that they may have just apprehended her and tackled her to the ground? Is it possible? But no. Shot her 5 times. And amazingly, she's still alive. Let's get to the focus. Yes, focus for the day. Let's go. So then we're going to talk about what happened, when it happened, where it happened, and we're going to do a brief analysis on what this is all about and how you should do what I call critical analysis on anything you look at in the store, on the news, in the papers, in the internet. Always do a critical analysis. So here we have it. This was in Kansas City, Missouri. Okay, it happened on May 27th. Okay, and I think that was a Friday. And Leona, her name is Leona Hale. She's 26 years old from Kansas City, and she just happened to be pregnant. She was in a car, right? Riding. She was a passenger side. She was riding with one of her acquaintances, a young man. And the police stopped them. They went to a little shopping strip mall, and they were in the car. And they were getting ready they got in the car, they were ready to take off. Police stopped them. What happened was the Kansas City police had identified the vehicle as a stolen vehicle. Yeah, stolen. She riding in the car with a young man, and it was a stolen, or they at least supposedly the Kansas City police had identified the car as a stolen vehicle. Okay, that's what we know. Okay, after they stopped the car, you hear me? After stopped the car, I'm taking off. The young man that she was riding with, the driver of the car, got up out the car and he took off. Okay. He ran. So when he ran, policemen chased him. They got him. But before they got to him, before they could catch him off, Leona was sitting in the car like, what? And then she gets out the car, right? She gets out the car. And she started backing up. She said, I'm pregnant. And one of the witnesses said she held her hands up and said she was pregnant. I got the video. I got the audio. I'm going to show you what the witness is. I'm going to give you 2 points of view. The first point of view, I'm going to show you what the witness said. Okay? You with me? You with me, smile? Gee, you with me? Okay. The second point of view, I'm going to give you what the Pow said, the official statement. Okay? And then I'm going to let you make your informed opinion on what ever actually happened. Okay? Because if you don't, man, you can get confused. You got to be careful making judgments. You got to be careful about what people say. So I'm gonna show you this. I brought this soap because a lot of times we get all in the uproar and things happen, and we just take the surface back. But I don't want you to look at the whole picture, then you make a decision. I know what I think. I know what I think. You know, and it may be totally different from what you think as you look at the evidence I brought before you. And I brought a full picture. I just didn't bring partial. Did you see her side? And you just see. Now I brought the whole story, the full story, and all this glory, so you can see what she said, and what the witnesses said, and then what the police say. Okay, and then you make your informed decision. Okay, judgment. All right, let's go. So that's what happened. So then she started to run. Okay, because the witness said she got scared and she just ran. And when she ran, guess what? They shot her. Even though she yelled out, "I'm pregnant, I'm pregnant, I'm pregnant." She held her hand up, according to the witness. Okay, and I'll show you. I got the video. I'll show you what the witness said. She said, "I'm pregnant, I'm pregnant," and they shot her 5 times, not one. And the amazing part about it, ladies and gentlemen, Leona is still alive. 5 bullets in her, and she's 2 of them. They couldn't get the 2 of the bullets. They couldn't get out. She had a punctured lung, a broken, some others, and a whole bunch of damages, but she's still alive. Can you believe that? Strong-willed woman, she's still alive. She was in critical condition. She almost passed away, but she pulled through. Right now, she's in stable and good condition. Okay, she's gonna pull through based on what the doctors are saying, but she up on some charges. Okay, all right. So that's what happened, and my question, when I first saw this, I was like, how in the world could 2 policemen shoot a woman 5 times when her hand was up? Huh? How? Why? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out today. Okay. All right, let's go. So I got two points of view that I want to show you. Okay. The first point of view is the witness, the bird's eye view witness point of view. There was a lady. Her name is, I think it's Shadon John, or whatever. I can't pronounce, Shanae, Ray, whatever you want to call her. I think it was Shadanja. I'm messing it up. Anyway, whatever. Like Shanae, they sound, but Shadanja. That was her name. She was a witness. She was traveling through. She saw it. She was in the parking lot, and then she was getting gas, and she looked right across the street and saw the whole thing. She filmed it on her camera, and her son did too. And she was, oh man, you hear what she got to say. You will hear Shadonda's part of it. She was very upset. She was very, very outspoken on her point of view of what happened. Okay, very outspoken. They had to the popo had to calm her down. And then I got another point of view. I want to show you another. I got another small video. I want to show you what another social media person said about this, because this is big. I don't know if you guys heard about this incident, but it was huge. It's huge. It's a viral video going on about it. It is huge. And it's almost like, it's getting to the point now where it's almost like a Breonna Taylor thing. People are marching in Kansas City and we want her out and they did her wrong. And it's a whole big deal. Okay. So I want you to form your judgment. I want you to form your opinion, but I want to show you some information so that you can base your opinion upon it. Just give me one, please. I believe in having an informed opinion about anything you do, so that when you have the proper information in front of you, then you can make a valid and an intelligent decision. That's how I roll. Just don't tell me what is happening. Okay, I'm gonna listen to you, and I'm gonna see what you say, but I'm not gonna, snap judgment until I figure out all angles of what you said. If it's critical to me, if it's important to me, So let's go. So first thing I'm gonna show you guys, excuse me. The first thing I'm gonna show you is let's do this first. This is the police. This is the hold on. This is the let's do this. I'm gonna show you the video clips first, okay? On this video clip, you're gonna see two. This is a witness point of view. You're gonna see first a TikTok vlogger as she described what happened, and she blew it up, man. She blew this thing up, okay? And after you see that, you're gonna see the witness, the bird. I didn't get her video, but I got the audio on her, and she gonna tell you more. She can tell you better than I can. Okay, so here we go. Again, this is a video clip. First, you're gonna see a vlogger describing what I told you about Leona Hale getting shot 5 times, pregnant woman. And then right after that, there's going to be another small clip of the eyewitness that tells you in no uncertain terms what she saw with her own eyes. Okay, here we go.
So Kansas City, Missouri police shot an unarmed pregnant black woman 5 times. Leona Hale and her boyfriend were suspected of a carjacking, and when the police tried to apprehend them, the boyfriend got out of the car and ran away, whereas Leona, being pregnant, could not. They ordered her on the ground, guns pointed in her face, and she told them, "I can't, I'm pregnant." They kept screaming at her to get on the ground. She said, "I can't, I'm pregnant," and then, out of fear of the guns in her faces, she turned around, took 3 steps, and they shot her 5 times. Then proceeded to handcuff the unarmed woman while she's on the ground bleeding. Now here comes the irony. In 2019, Missouri enacted a trigger law that if Roe v. Wade gets overturned, then all abortions will automatically become illegal. So if she decided to end this precious innocent life, it would be murder. If the police do it, it's justice.
They got her in handcuffs while they shot her, y'all. Why they shot her? They got her in handcuffs while they shot her, y'all. Why they shot her? Why they shot her, y'all? They got her in handcuffs. I've never seen. I'm from Louisiana. I'm from Arkansas, but I stopped here to get some gas, y'all, and to get some ice cream for my kids, y'all. And my son just watched this. My 1-year-old son just watched this. My 10-year-old son just watched this, and my 13-year-old son just watched this happen. The man ran. She was finna cooperate. She got scared. She ran down there. They shot her. 1, 2, 3, 4. My son got it on his phone too. They got her in handcuffs while she shot God. I'm a medical assistant, God. It ain't right. I'm a medical assistant, God. It ain't right. My son in the store. My son in the store. My son in the store. My son is in the store. My 10-year-old son is in the store. Yes, sir. I'm back. I'm back, sir. I watched that. My son's.
Okay. So now you see the media person's, TikTok person's, social media person's viewpoint. And you see the witnesses, Shandon John, whatever, Shandon John, I can't pronounce her name. I'm sorry. Ma'am, if you listen, I apologize. Okay. But so now you see one side of the story. The lady was shot, according to the social media, she was shot innocently 5 times with her hands held up. And while she was laying on the ground, the po handcuffed her. Didn't even try to give her first aid. They just handcuffed her. Okay. Laying in the pool of blood. And the witness, she pretty much corroborated the social media person's story. Okay. So I have a hard time believing that a policeman, and it was 2 guys, 2 policemen, would shoot an unarmed woman, pregnant woman 5 times. Yeah. So I did a little bit more research, I did a little more background, and here's some things I found out. Number 1, Leona was in the vehicle. Leona got her boyfriend ran, whatever one associate ran. They caught him later on. They didn't catch her right when they shot her. She got out the car based on the policeman's story. She got out the car and she had a gun. You know what I'm saying? The policemen say she had a gun. Not only did they say she had a gun, ladies and gentlemen, but they say she pointed it at her. She pointed it at them. You know? And so they said, well, look, she pointed a gun at us. We have no choice but to take her out. So that's what they tried to do. They tried to take her out because that's the rules of engagement. If a gun is pointed at the policeman and they told her to stand down, they took her down. Yeah, she ran. According to witnesses that you just heard, the lady said she was afraid and she ran. But the lady didn't see the gun, or somebody's lying. I don't know if it's a policeman lying, they planted a gun on her, or the witnesses just lying, or maybe the witness didn't see it properly. I don't know. We're gonna find out today. Okay. So here's the police story. And I don't have this on video, but I got it written. Okay, hold on. This is the police side of the story. Okay. Hold on, let me get it. Here we go. Here we go. Here's this side. Okay. So a 26-year-old Kansas City woman has been charged with exhibiting a weapon in her encounter Friday evening with Kansas City police officers. Jackson County Prosecutor Gene Peters Baker announced today. Leona Hale, date of birth 1/6/1996, faces unlawful possession of a firearm, unlawful use of a weapon, and the misdemeanor of resisting a lawful detention. According to court records filed today, Kansas City police responded on the evening of May 27, 2022, to 6th and Prospect Avenue in Kansas City regarding a vehicle involved in a robbery in Kansas City, Kansas. The officer located the vehicle at Family Dollar, Prospect Avenue. The officer conducted a car search. A male driver exited and ran from the scene. 2 officers gave chase. A second occupant, the defendant, exited the passenger side and went to the rear of the vehicle. Officers attempted to give her commands. They determined she was armed. And again, I'm going to say that again. Officers attempted to give her command. They didn't give her a command. They attempted. They determined she was armed, okay, and stated that she pointed a firearm at them, and they discharged their firearms at her, okay? So this lady you see right down here on the right, that's Leona. She said she was pregnant. According to the witness, she told him she was pregnant, and she got out the car with her hands up, waving her hands with nothing in her hands. That's what the witness said. The officer said she had a gun, and she pointed the gun at them, okay? Now, whose story are we going to believe? The witnesses, eyewitness on the scene like a sex machine, or we're going to believe the police? You know, what's a person to do? The police, they're supposed to be telling the truth, right? Supposedly. Sometimes they lie. So that leaves you in a quandary. Which one you going to believe? The pawpaw, the eyewitness, the social media person? I mean, which one is most convincing? You know, I find it hard to believe that two policemen would shoot a defenseless, with her hand up in the air woman. And she was running from them. They could have tackled her down, you know? But they shot her. So why? The question of why would they choose to shoot this woman? They say she had a gun. So I'm going to give you the full story of the police, how they broke it down. According to them, she had a gun. And how did they prove she had a gun? They took the body cam video, right? Body cam video, and this is what they discovered. Watch this. See right there? That's Leona, and she's supposed to be, I think she said she was pregnant, but she don't look pregnant. She's probably about 3 or 4 months pregnant. She got a little tummy there. She was running, but if you look where that circle is, guys, what do you see right there? Looks like she had a pistol, and it looked like she was scared. But it could be that she was just trying to drop the pistol and run? But according to them, she was pointing the pistol at them, trying to, so that they felt that they could have some bodily damage. So they shot her 5 times to take her out, okay? According to the witness, she held up her hand saying, "I have no weapons, please don't shoot." And she got scared and she ran. That's what the witness said. The witness didn't see any guns, but the camera don't lie. It shows a gun in her hand. Now, was she trying to drop the gun? Was she trying? I don't know. The camera don't show that. All we see is a gun in her hand. We see a scared woman turning and she's running. The gun is being pointed. I don't know if it's pointed at, it's not being up. So if you look at the gun, it's not up like it's pointed. It's like she's getting ready to drop it. I don't know. Anyway, that's where we are now. And I'm going to read this to you. It says, some false narratives about what happened last Friday night at Prospect Avenue, unfortunately, were relied upon by some media and other sources. Our job as prosecutors is to remain neutral and review all evidence. Our review of body cam videos provided the actual accounting of events that night. Our review of the investigation revealed the defendant, although she denied having a weapon at the time of the encounter with law enforcement officers, continually displayed a weapon during her encounter with police officers and also appeared to be attempting to flee. Two officers stated that she was armed with what they believed to be a handgun. Body camera footage confirms the officer's statements that Hale was holding a handgun. Still, photos taken from body cam footage of the encounter also demonstrate a weapon was present and in the hands of the defendant, shown above. Okay, so I bring this story to you to let you know a lot of times we take things on face value, but we got to do our due diligence. We got to do the footwork, the groundwork, that the media doesn't go through a lot. They say they take the easy, but they just show you the surface stuff. And you got to, I read there's a whole lot of stuff saying this lady was shot 5 times, pregnant woman shot 5 times. That's good hype for media. But what's the real deal? The body cam shows she had a gun. So well, Bob, she was just scared. She was trying to run. She was just trying to drop the gun and run because she was scared. She wasn't trying to hold and shoot them like that. She was just trying to run. Okay, maybe. But the footage, they got the goods on her that she did have a weapon. She lied. Or let me put it like this. She said she didn't have a weapon. But the footage, the body cam photos showed that she had a weapon. So she's in the hospital right now. And she's been shot 5 times. Okay. She's better, and she was in critical condition. She was on her way out one while, but she pulled through. So she's going to be okay. But she's going to have a lot of charges up on her. Okay. And so people, even though people now have seen the evidence of the body cam footage showing she had a gun, they're still saying that was the policemen were wrong in doing so. Here's my take on the whole situation, and you develop your own scenario, how you feel about it. But this is my take on the situation. We know that she was shot 5 times. We know that according to the footage, she had a camera, she had a gun in her hand. We don't know if she was trying to aim the gun at them because it's not clear she's trying to aim a gun. It looked like she's putting it down. Could have been trying to drop. I don't know. But it does show she was taking off, running. Okay. So we don't know if she was trying to shoot the guys or what, but all they did was saw a gun and they shot her down. Now, according to their, I guess the police manuals, they were justified in doing so because she, according to them, had a bodily weapon, a deadly weapon that could have killed her or injured one of them. So my thing on this, whether she had a gun or not, man, it was a defenseless woman. One time would have been enough. They almost emptied their revolvers on her. You know what I'm saying? That was overkill. She's very fortunate to be alive. Now, do I blame the policemen? Not really. They were doing their job. Do I blame the victim? She has part of the blame because she ran when she should have stood still. She should have said, "Sir, I'm sorry," and she should have put her hands on her head, dropped to her knees, said, "I'm sorry, sir. Whatever you want me to do, be defenseless. Obey the command." They said they attempted to give her commands to stop, whatever. They didn't attempt. When they saw that gun, they shot. So it's hard to say. I think that the evidence speaks for itself. She did have a weapon. Whether she was trying to shoot him with that weapon or whatever, I don't know. It looks to me, based on the video, the picture, she was trying to drop it and run. That's what it looks like. But they didn't wait for her dropping it. They just started shooting. And next thing you know, she had 5 bullet holes in her on the ground in a pool of blood. Okay. So I don't hold the policemen totally wrong for this because they were doing their jobs. I think that the victim, which is Leona, she should have just stopped and shouldn't have. If she hadn't ran, she probably would have came through that with no bullet holes. Okay. But that's what happens. But this whole story is being hyped now, ladies and gentlemen, as a violation of human rights. It's another George, another scenario of inequity among Black people and white cops and all like that. Sometimes it's true, in my opinion. Sometimes it's not. And in my opinion, this is not a racial thing. It's just It's just a justice thing. She committed a crime. She didn't obey what the policeman told her to do, and she looked like she had a gun in her hand, and they had to do their job. Just took her down. Unfortunately, I think over 5 times was necessary. Once would have been enough. Okay, but that's what they did. Okay, so I want to bring that to you so you can understand that whenever you see something in the media, on the internet, in the news, always double check and recheck before you form your opinion, because there may be some things you don't know about. It's always better to get a full view rather than a partial view when you make your decisions about any issue in life, whether it's something you see in the media, whether it's some decision you have to make. Get a full view before you form any solid opinion. Okay, so I'm bringing it to you. You'll be, if you haven't heard about this story, you'll be seeing it, because the media and the people that want to hype it up, and I sold you, they got a fund. They like a GoFundMe page. They trying, somebody getting money off of this, Somebody's raising money to get her, and I don't know where that money's gonna go. It says going to the family, so I don't know. Somebody's they're getting big money out of this already. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on, but just understand that it's more than one side to every story. And anything you see on the internet, anything you see on the news, papers, on the TV, always check it out thoroughly before you make any solid opinion. Okay. That's it, man. That's all I got for today. Mark Hill again is not going to be here. Hopefully we get him back next Friday. He's just coming out of town. Just get back into town. He's a little bit tired. Got to rest up and everything. So hopefully we'll see him next Friday. We're going to ride the train, man. We out, man. Okay. I got some stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? So it helps me too to get it out a little bit earlier, because I can get out earlier as well. Okay. So here we go. People get ready. The train is coming. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. All you need is love. Who? Say it again. Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. All right. When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot. Toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard. All aboard, let's ride this train. We gotta find out who's rough enough, tough enough, buff up enough to be the first man in the here. Hey, man, we had a beautiful time last night. We met Diaz. Y'all know Diaz. Diallo Diaz, come on the show all the time. He's here. He's in Cebu. He was in Manila. He went to see his girlfriend in Manila, and he decided to come by, and we had a good time. We went out to dinner. We ate at the Viking restaurant. Y'all heard about the Viking? It's like a buffet style restaurant. And man, we had a great time, conversation. I got to know him up close and personal for the first time. He's a very intelligent man, a very smart man, got his own business. He's doing very well. And I like meeting people like that, that's positive minded, got things going for them, because it inspires me. It gives me hope that, hey, every African-American male is not in jail. You know what I'm saying? Every African-American male is not on the street begging, Every African-American street ain't got 15 baby moms. You know what I'm saying? This is positive, young man. I was very, very happy to see him, and very happy. Lisa and I was there. We had a good time. Lisa, we got some pictures. Lisa, she got to go out somewhere. Let me see. I think she sent it to my Facebook. But I'm going to try to get those pictures to you. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can pull those pictures up. Let me see if I can pull them up. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull those pictures that we did. We took a couple of pictures. Yeah, I got them. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna show you the pictures as soon as they load up. But we had a great time. We talk about a whole bunch of stuff. Very smart. He got. I think he got 3 degrees. He got an engineering degrees, aerospace. Anyway, he's got like 3 degrees, man. And he got a business. The business is doing well. The business pretty much can run itself, man. He can go wherever he wants to. He got it going on, man. He's a very positive young man. It's people like that inspire me, and I hope you guys get an opportunity to meet him at some point. Oh, here it is. Here's a picture. It's right here. It's Lisa D, and that's Diaz right there. And we had dinner at the Viking restaurant. We had an awesome time, guys. It was a beautiful time together. Okay. And we had a great time. And then let me show you this other one right here. Yeah, see? Beautiful time and beautiful people. We had a great time. just wanted to bring that to you. Those are the people that ride the train with us. This is one of the guys you see all the time riding the train with us. And now we got to meet him up close and personal. Okay. It's a beautiful time, man. Beautiful time. We had a great time last night. And Lisa D was so happy. She was so excited. Diaz, calm down. Calm down. We had a great time. All right, we got to find out who's rolling up, pump it up, top up, enough to be the first band in the here. Hey guys, when you come here, if you come to see Boo, we're gonna find where you are, and we're gonna meet you too, okay? And we have a good time like that too. You know, I'm about trying to meet and greet people. I don't run. You know, a lot of people got this knock on me that I don't try to meet people. I try to meet them every time I get, you know. But if you come to see Boo, let me know. Hit me up and email me, text me, whatever, man. Let us know. You know, we try to, if we can, we try to meet you. I first said you have to be a member on the show to meet us. But we back that up. If you've contributed to this show at some point in time, we're gonna meet you. Okay, we got a chance to meet you. We'll meet you. Okay. But if you haven't contributed yourself, man, we're gonna be like, what? You said what? Meet you what? But that's it, man. Okay, so let's find out who's rubbing up, topping up, bumped up. Now, Lisa, you still here? She's still here, y'all. She got to go somewhere. I thought you were gone. You gonna wait? You gonna wait or what? I mean, you can go if you want. Let's go. Round train, BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation, under green with love. Who we got? What's up, Gunny? In the house, Gunny in the house. Woo, Gunny. What's up, Gunny? You good, man?
He's not the first man.
That's what I got on my ship. Hold up. You mean he ain't not the first man? Look here, Lisa D.
Oh.
See? See how you do?
I thought SML. Sorry. Congrats, Gani.
That she made my point for me. Always check out
Peace
things.
be with you.
Always check out things thoroughly before you make a decision or before you make an opinion. Okay? She didn't do her homework. I did my homework. Murphy in the house, number one in the house. He said, numero uno for sure. Hey, man, he did it right, tight, long, strong. Murphy don't be playing, man.
Numero uno.
Murphy don't be playing. Murphy don't be playing, man. He was number one yesterday, and he's number one again today.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's called having a number one mentality. Okay, and linking it up to your reality. Okay, good to see you, Murphy. Y'all give me props. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation, under group, one love. Essa, man, what's up, man? They said good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. How you doing? Good to see you, my guy. You know what, man? SML been number one for a while. Man. Every time I turn around, you hit the top number one spot. But today, man, you felt a little bit.
Number two.
Just won't do. Nah, man, you do just fine, SML. But the number two spot. Let me see what time you came in. Oh, you was right there. No, nah. You was 2 minutes. Murphy beat you by 2 minutes, SML. You weren't even close. He beat you by 2 full minutes. So you got to get up a little bit early. Murphy, hey, it's not. Ain't nobody gonna beat me today. Somebody gonna beat me. He made it, man. So good to see you, SML, man. We'll take you anywhere you can, as long as you can get in there, get here when you can and how you can. Okay, man. Good to see you, Round Train. Who we got?
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Terry Fleming and our Rain Man coming. Rain Man coming. Rain Man coming. What's up, Rain Man? You good? He said, two. Two, right back at you. From one brother to another. So good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the donation, Murph. Terry Fleming. We appreciate it, man. We're gonna do a dance for you. I gotta find a good dancer that know how to do it right, tight, long, and strong. And I think I got the right person right here. Let's go, Michael. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin. Oh my goodness.
What you trying to do?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Murphy. Hey, I mean, dear,
Thank you so much, Sir
Terry Fleming for the donation to the nation. More blessing.
Much love.
Thanks so much, my brother, from another mother. Hey, man, it's always good to have people on the train and people on the train that know how to make it rain. Thank you so much, Terry Fleming, for making it rain on the train today, man. We love you and we appreciate you.
Thank you.
Let's go. Who we got?
So much.
Terry Fleming said, congratulations. Murphy did number one right, tight, long, strong. Good to see you in the house today. Murphy, hey, he said, hello, family. Thanks, Sir Terry. So good to see you, man. Hello, SML. Ryan Train, who we got? Terry Fleming. He said, hello, Murphy. What's up, man? You good? So good to see you. Ryan Train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation. John Thomas. He said, good morning, Bobby. What's up, John? So good to see you in the house today. John Thomas is the gold bullet in the house. He made it.
What's
He
up,
did it.
Big John?
He did it right, tight, long, strong. He's here, man. It's good to see you on the train today. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got? Terry Fleming. He said, what I can't understand is why it is that the entire world isn't hung up arms against America's wanton murder of black people. I don't know, man. Well, I got some ideas about it, because for one thing, mainstream America doesn't care as much as for melanin skinned people as they are for the Caucasian type people. And that's just the way it's been from the time we hit the shores here in 1619 until now. For many years, they thought with these people with our skin color were inferior. We thought we were a little bit more than animals, and they treated us accordingly. So that mentality, although it's not for every Caucasian, because there are people that are understanding of how we are and just as intelligent as they are that are Caucasian, but there's many people that still have this Neanderthal idea that we're a little bit above animals, almost like animals, and we're dumb and crazy notions they have in their mind. So when they see one of us being taken out, it's like clap, clap, clap. We good, we glad, and that's sad. That's a sad indictment and a sad statement on humanity and the world. We're human beings. We're members of the human species, just like they are. But they think that they believe that their race is supreme and our race is not. Okay, we're on the bottom. We shouldn't be. We're not on their level. That's in their minds. We're not even should be in the same city with them. We should be in a different country. That's all of these things are in their minds. And so when something bad happens to an African American, they could care less, and they want to just like, yeah. It's sad, man. I don't. People have a wrong connotation about me. They think I don't like white folk. It's not that at all. I have a lot of white friends, believe it or not. I don't hate them. I don't hate white people, even though I would have, and my people and you guys that are melanin in your skin would have a valid reason to do so. I don't, because I'm taught to love. I'm a Christian, man. I can't go around hating everybody what happened to my ancestors in the past. How crazy is that? The past is gone. It ain't coming back. They didn't do it to me. They did it to my ancestors. Okay, but I remember. Okay, I don't hate them, and I can't hold them back to the past. But I remember. You know why I remember? So it won't happen again, and I won't go through that, or my children won't go through that. You got to remember what happened. You don't hold them accountable. They didn't do it. Their people did it. But you keep that in your mind about it. So I don't hate them, but they hate us. Okay, that's a bad part about it. So that's what it is. That's my personal opinion. Let's go. Ryan J. BobbieD, who we got? Terry, it's America makes excuses for cops when they kill. Yeah, they do. And cops make excuses for themselves. They have this fraternity that anytime that somebody get killed, shot, they're gonna find a reason to make themselves a justifiable reason. So even if it's not justified, a lot of them, not all of them, there's a lot of good cops in this world, and there's a lot of bad cops. So the ones that's bad, they try to find, like sometimes they'll plant a gun. You've seen the story where somebody gets shot, and just, in order to keep the cop from going to jail, or whatever, they plant a gun on a person. Well, he had a gun, and all kind of crazy. That could have been this. I don't know what's going on. But I grew up as a kid. I had a bad idea of cops, and I'm still fighting that, how I feel about policemen to this day, because I saw policemen. I told y'all the story over and over. I saw policemen manhandle a man for no reason. I was a kid, man. He just beat the heck out of the man, put him in the back of the car. But no, the man wasn't doing nothing. Yeah. And ever since that time, I've had a bad idea in my mind about policemen. So, and I'm trying to fight that every day. Sometimes I can win, sometimes I lose. I don't even have a lot of policeman friends. If you tell me you're a policeman on the show, I'm gonna be like, you what? I back off. I know I have a phobia about it. I would admit it. I have a phobia. I'm not going to run and cuss you out, but I put a wall up, because that trauma, if you will, that I received as a kid is still dealing with me. And some days I win the battle, the trauma. Some days I lose the battle. So for that matter, I think we. Huh? Okay. So for that reason, I think that we have to respect policemen because they protect us. I respect them, but I stay a healthy distance away from them too. Let's go. Right, everybody. Lisa D says internet slow. I apologize for the slowness. How's it doing now? Okay. Still lagging. Okay, we got a bad internet today. I'm gonna try to rush through this as quick as I can. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to redo some of memory load. Give me 1 second, dude. I'm doing a technical thing right here, trying to get some memory, refresh memory in the system. That might give it a little bit more speed. We will see. Okay. All right. Just to refresh the memory. How's that, Lisa? Is it better? About the same? Okay. We got a bad internet this morning. All right. So let's get through this real quick, guys. I hate to have a bad internet because it gets some crazy stuff. John says U.S. is a SO. Cannot wait to leave the. I hear you, man. I hear you, man. It's hard to live in the United States of a dog. That's why I call it the United States of a dog on America. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much stuff that happens, and it happens to us more than anybody else. We get the short end of the stick, man. And nobody's raising us any cane about us getting beat up. But you let one Caucasian get beat up, or you let one Caucasian get shot. The whole world, they want the whole world to stop. You know what I'm saying? So I understand your concern, man. You want to go somewhere they treat you like a man, like you're supposed to be treated, like a real man, and not a half a citizen, and not a half a man. You need to be respected. When you come to the Philippines, you will be respected for who you are. Not about your skin color. They don't look at the skin color. They look at your heart, who you are. And that's where it should be, where you live. It's a sad statement that people in America have to go out the country just to get respect. Remember Ron Dangerfield, a comedian? I don't get no respect, man. They don't give me no respect. And we got to do just like Rodney. We got to get out the doggone country to get some respect. Let's go, Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Nation. We got Mervyn. Hey, he said, I concur, John. Yeah, man. When you got this melanin in your skin like me and you guys, it's hard not to concur. I see the same things every day, and it's an inequity. You got one law for a certain set of people and a whole nother law for a certain other set of people. And we, with the melanin in our skin, always getting the short end of the stick. It's a shame, man. Let's go, Ron Cherry. We got Mervyn. He said, her finger looked like it's on the trigger. So that's a major factor why she shot. Why she was shot is pointing in their general. Okay, I got you. All right, so Murphy is a gun guy. He's a gunner. He was a gunner. He was a gunner.
Do not argue with me.
Murphy, don't argue with gunning. Nah, he was master sergeant in the army as a gunner, man. So he knows about weapons. So I don't know. I just saw the gun like that. It looked like she was pointing it down, trying to drop it. Don't look like she was shooting it up. Like, when you get ready to shoot somebody, what do? You hold two hands on it, because that's what the policemen teach you. You aim, and you hold two hands to steady the weapon. Because if you hold one hand, you could be scared and shaking, right? And you're not going to shoot it. The bullet can go in. You're like, but if you hold two hands and aim, that means you're aiming to shoot somebody. You shoot and kill, okay? She didn't have no two hands on the gun, right? Did she have two hands on it? Nah. She wasn't doing none of these. She wasn't doing one of these, okay? She wasn't doing this. She had the hand, it looked to me like she was trying to drop the gun. And she had, now why was she, okay, this is my question. She was turning her body. Her body was faced this way, and the gun was pointed that way, but it was pointed down. Her head was turning. She was turning back, looking at them as she was running. So I don't know. I don't think she was trying to shoot them. Her hand might have been on the trigger, as you mentioned, But why would a young girl, 26-year-old girl, try to shoot two cops? It just doesn't add up to me. It just didn't. When she didn't, she was just scared, man. In my opinion, she was just scared and she ran. But that's why she got shot. She shouldn't, in my opinion, she should not have ran. Especially according to the picture we saw, she had a gun in her hand. That's why she got shot. They wouldn't just she was running because they thought that she could injure them. Okay. But I don't know. It's a crazy set of phenomena. And it's how you look at it. Let's go round train. We got John Thomas here. I got to travel to Kansas City in September for work and we'll keep a low profile. Hey, I've been to Kansas City. Kansas City is actually it's two Kansas City. One on the Missouri side and one on the Kansas side. I went to the one on the Kansas side, and that's nice. It's nice over there. Kansas City, Kansas, it's nice. The one on the Missouri side, not so nice. That's so nice, man. It's like night and day. You know what I'm saying? But be careful out there, man. Ryan Chain, who we got? Murphy, he said, the gun played a major factor in why that she was shot. If it's in her hands and she's fleeing, she's engaging them in it. Okay, I understand. Okay, I got you. That makes sense. If she has the gun in her hand, in their mind, as their training states, when you see someone with a gun, whether it's pointing at you, whatever, that gun could eventually move up and point at you and shoot. So that would be their training, is to shoot to kill. You know, when you see a gun, but they never gave her any direct commands to put the gun down or stop. They just started shooting. That's where they're gonna mess up. If she go to court, that's where I think that's gonna be the problem. They should have told her something before they shot her. Let's go, Roger. Who got Murphy? He said, but America has we got a serious problem with. I mean, you know, a lot of us people at my age, you know, we beat the statistics, Murphy. Me, you, John, and Terry, we beat the statistics. Statistics say by when time we got 25, 30, we would be in jail or 6 feet under or on a street corner. We beat the stats. You know, the majority of men our age is either in jail or on drugs or 6 feet under. We beat the stats. We're still alive and we're doing well. So God is able, okay? And you know, America it's not a good place for African, it's not a good place for a male, and you got this melanin in your skin. I'm telling you right now, I don't care if you 45, 55, whatever. They treat all of us the same. If you 5, you 10, 15, they treat everybody with this melanin in their skin. It don't matter about your age. You could be 95. They'll jack you up and put handcuffs on you and throw you on the ground too. You know? It's just the skin color that they go crazy about. You know? Let's go around chain. Who we got? That's the woman. Okay, well, Smooth. He said, not feeling well. This weather got me down, but I'm riding the caboose. Okay, I got you, man. Glad you made it on the train today. There's some weather getting me down too. I had sinus trouble for a while. I still got a little bit in my throat. You know, I keep hearing it. But
if the weather changed,
yeah, every weather change, I go through some stuff, man. I don't know what it is. My body, 3 or 4 times a year, I go through some stuff with my sinuses. I be clearing my throat and it get all fogged up. Sometimes I can't hardly talk because my sinus get so bad. So I know how you feel, man. Take care of yourself, Smooth. We're praying for you always, man. Eat right, do your exercise, and keep praying, man. Okay, we'll be with you, man. Okay, let's go. Round train. We got
first. Wait.
Thank you so much, Burby. Hey,
before that, my dear, they said Murphy Hayes, member of 13 months. Gold.
What are you talking about?
It didn't show up in your screen, but
I didn't get.
I just said it didn't show up.
Oh, okay. Lisa D saw something that didn't show up on my screen. Where?
Goldfinger.
Okay, Goldfinger. Thank you so much. Goldfinger, congratulations. So I'm looking at another screen. It says Murphy Hayes is a member for how many?
13 months.
13 months. Yeah, yes, let's give him congratulations. Thank you so much, Murphy. Thank you so much, Murphy, for being a member for 13 months. We got to give you a big thank you so much. And we got to give you a big one of these too. Oh yeah. We happy. We got to give you, we got to give you a gunny. We got all the bells and whistles today. I like playing with outside. But thank you so much, Murphy, for being
Thank you so
a
much.
member on the train. For how long is he?
13 months.
13 months.
More than a month.
And
a year.
And he over a year, and he's the first gold member. Thank you so much, Murphy. I don't know why it didn't show up on my screen. You know,
I don't know.
it showed up on her screen, but it didn't show up on mine. All right, so we got right train about it easy. Okay, we got that.
And his donation.
Nothing. Okay, I got that. Thank you so much, Murphy, for the donation to the
Thank
nation.
You so much
He said, "That's
for the
BobbieD. Thank you so much, guys. We got to do a dance for Murphy Hay Ron Train, gold member for over a year, and he's still going strong. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you being a member, a contributing member, and a member that appreciates us. We appreciate you as much as you appreciate us. Thank you, sir. All right, let's go dance for Murphy Hay Ron Train, BobbieD, One Nation, Under Groove, One Love. Who we got?
Hardest working man in the business. Yeah. I feel good.
Thank you so much, Murphy Hay, for the donation to the nation. More blessings, much love. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being a member for over a year and a gold member at that. And thank you so much for your donation to the nation. Thank you, Murphy. Ron Train, who we got? Smooth. He said, now since the Uvalde, Texas school shooting, there's been 24 mass shootings in America. I tell you, man, it's going to happen one every 7 to 10 days. That's where it's been running. Every 7 to 10 days. And this has been happening for a long time now, over a decade. It's been happening about 10 years. Over a decade since the first major mass shooting was in Sandy Hooks. Remember Sandy Hooks back in the day, back in Denver, in Colorado? It's been happening, and nobody's done anything substantial to try to resolve this issue, except for Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton had a ban on automatic weapons, and it was like a 5-year ban, something like that. It expired, and no government entity even ever renewed it. When he put the ban on, that's when the mass shootings went down. When soon they took the ban off, mass shootings went right back up. So that gives you some kind of idea of the type of legislation that needs to be passed in order to reduce some of these shootings or make it harder for people to get these weapons. I mean, you said, well, Bobby, if they want to kill somebody, and they'll just find a way to get it in the black market. Yeah, they do that. They might do it, but you make it much more harder for them to get it legally. It's going to cost more money on the black market. You know what I'm saying? So we have to do something. And failure to do anything is a lack of leadership. So I'm looking at Biden. Biden got on TV the other day. Well, if I can't ban, I don't have the authority to ban a gun law. Yeah, you do. You do. You can do an EO. If it's a problem, let them take you to the Supreme Court about it. That's how President Obama got a lot of his things passed, bypassing the legislation. They did EOs, executive orders. And if executive orders, they didn't like it, they took them to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court would uphold it or deny it. That's what Biden can do. He's scared. Because he wants to win again for next year. And whether he passed gun law or not, I really think it's going to be a hard time for him getting back in office. He's not doing a very good job in the eyes of the public. And I'm just not saying him to down him because he's old and all like that. He's made some very bad decisions in his time. He's made some good decisions as well. But overall, he has the lowest rating of any president for a long time. I'm surprised that his rating's so low. But I don't think he'll make it back in office again. And I'm looking for somebody from the Democratic side to come up that can do a little bit better than Biden, that will give people some hope so we can vote it. If not, we'll have another Republican president for another 4 years after Biden's gone. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got? Murphy, he said, that's you, BobbieD. Thank you so much, my guys. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, Murphy. We appreciate that. I'm gonna buy these some lunch when we go out today on you. Okay. Thank you, sir. Roger, who we got? Wendell Conyete. Wendell Conyete. What's up, Wendell? He said, hello, Love Train. What's up, Love Train? What's up, Wendell? You good? Don't Wendell was here the other day. You didn't see him. See, you don't be here that much, Lisa D. You be like, I said, Lisa, get up. She got up today, y'all, because she had something to do. But yeah, so good to see you, Wendell. Wendell has been out here, guys, and he's saving up his money so he can come back again. You know, I'm gonna show y'all a picture with me and Diaz. Hold on. Show you a picture with me and Diaz. Same way. You got a lot of things going on. You know, you're not a drug addict. You're not a drug dealer. You're not a pimp. You're not a pusher. I mean, you're a respectable man in the community where you live, and you want to do right by people. And it's the same way. A lot of us are like that. We be good people. But America, you know, has this idea that we ain't about nothing. You know, I don't know. You know, I don't know what do we got to show them? What do we got to do to show them that many of us are good people just like they are. You know, I don't know. There's some bad stereotypes on us and bad connotations about us. But, you know, I'm thankful that I can show good black men on this show that we're doing well. We're doing good things. And not all of us are drug addicts. Not all of us in jail. Not all of us on the corner begging. We're doing good, positive things to help the community and to help this world. Thank you, Diaz. I appreciate you
so much,
joining us for dinner last night, and he paid for the dinner, y'all. I'm sorry. No, we offered to pay. He's not. I said, no, we're paying. No, he refused. So we don't. Thank you so much. But that's it, man. It was a pleasure. I want to let y'all see that we do try to meet with our people. You know, people say y'all don't meet with them. We do. And before the pandemic, we were meeting people almost every week. You know. Before the pandemic, when the pandemic shut down, of course, we couldn't meet anybody. Now it's opening up, people are coming back. And I made the rule that if we're gonna meet with you, you had to be a member. I had to back off on that a little bit because if you contributed this show, you don't have to be a member. We'll meet with you if we can. You know, sometimes our schedule.
Just make it fair, my dear.
It's fair. I try to make it.
There's still subscribers.
Yeah, I try to make it fair, but I'm telling you, man, our schedule is really busy. Sometimes we can make it, sometimes we got. Well, we will definitely make it for our members. Okay. Well, definitely. But for the subscriber, we can't make it. Don't get mad. Okay, something came up. Like yesterday, Lisa D's mom was coming, and we almost had to reschedule with Diaz. But her mom at the last minute decided not to come, so that worked out. Anyway, man, that's it, Lisa.
Yeah.
Okay, it's been real. It's been real. It's been real. But we got to go. We may come back to you again, depending on where we are. If I can get a good signal, if I can get a good signal, we'll come back. If I can't, what
you don't know where you.
I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to talk and do things at the same time. It takes me a little bit longer. I know what to do. Lisa. Anyway, we'll try to come back to you again today if we get a place where it's a good signal. If we can't, we will see you on the next one on the backside of tomorrow. That's it for now, guys. This is BobbieD.
And the tuba queen Lisa D.
Saying take care.
Thank you so much for the donation, Sir Terry Fleming and Murphy Hayes, for the donation and for being a 13 months gold member. Thank you so much, and for the people who are subscribing also, and for all the members, thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you once again, guys. Thank you so much, Murphy, and also Terry Flynn for the donation today. Thank you for Murphy being a 13-month member of the train. John is also right behind you. I think John might be close on this 13-month as well. Anyway, guys, it's been real. It's been real. It's been real. This is BobbieD NDC. Take care. God bless and
Peace.
peace.